Hi guys, V here from VTO Gaming, and we're back in Dark Souls 2. We'd just taken out the Belfry Gargoyles, so today we're going to head to the Huntsman's corpse. You hadn't seen it in our previous video, we'd lit a bonfire at the start, but I'll show you how you would get there. We're heading from Majula down this cave. You would pay her 2,000 souls to switch the pathway from there to there, and then you head on through. When we'd done this previously, we weren't quite strong enough to be in this area. I will apologise just now for the audio in the last video, but unfortunately in Dark Souls you can't respawn the bosses, so I had to put it up just so you guys could see us taking out the gargoyles. It's an issue with my Hopag capture device. It seems to forget my settings for Dark Souls, but we should have it fixed now. This would be our first bonfire, so we'll rest just to refresh the level. Max Arrestus, and we'll head into the Huntsman's corpse. This area is going to lead us to 2 bosses, just be careful of that poison. Single shot will take out most of them, and that item that dropped would be a poison moss. Unfortunately this time we won't be able to collect those. Watch for the archers across the way. Knock on the door. Come on. And we'll head off here first. Sure there's no one else hiding first. As you'll see, their arrows build up poison, so don't be hit by too many of them. Come on. And just be very careful of that huge hole. We'll loot that on our way back down. Or we'll just grab it just now to save us coming back. You never know. Lure him over, so we only have to take him out one at a time, because if we'd attacked him, 2 of his buddies would have came up from here. One more somewhere? Nope. Just to grab a quick heal and head back in. Work our way through this door that the bandit handily opened for us. And be careful of this little guy around the corner. Now you'll notice down there that item, but that's an awful long drop. So what we will do is we'll light the bonfire before we attempt it, which is just down here. just in case we don't make it. Kick down the tree for a handy shortcut back. Now I can't quite remember if this is a roll or just a direct run, so we'll try the run first, and if it doesn't work, it'll be the first death of this video. There we go, it was just a run. Handy Pharaoh's Lockstone. Just time this jump. Double check if we've got a way back up. Nope. Okay, so it looks like we're going through here. You can see some more poison, so there must be a butterfly nearby. Maybe in an inaccessible spot, so we'll just run it. Monastery charm. Okay, I don't see him anywhere. So this could be dangerous. You notice the enemy down there. Oh, he's going to move. I think the easiest way to do this may be a homeward bone rather than work our way down the mushrooms. Yeah, that's what we'll do. It's our last one, but we can go back to Majula and pick up more if we need them. And that was the ladder we came down. So now we'll head into the actual corpse. Most of the enemies in here are fairly simple to deal with, but you do get the occasional large one, which does require a bit of dodging. I'd auto-targeted someone up there, may as well take him out here. Save us dealing with it in a second. And there's a little enemy across here that I found. He's going to fall off. Or not. Come on. Small orange bar. That was one of the enemies we were talking about. So we'll aggro him onto the bridge where it's easier to control his movement. And just be careful because scythes can hit round your shields. So what you want to do is trigger the attack. Poke and roll. One. Nope, no second. Okay, his timing's being off today. Oh, we got a little enemy behind us. Come on. One more should do it. There we go. You can reset those guys at the bonfire and come back and farm them until one of them will drop those scythes. They're nice weapons, they just don't suit our playstyle. I'll stick to my swords. Take out the butterfly. See if we can get a shot through the trees. Robin Hood. Work our way down here. comes another one of our friends. Keep an eye on your stamina. Good night. Life gem. Drop me your weapon. Is that something else I've missed? Okay, this would be the poison moss that drops from the butterflies. Those can also be farmed. They're highly useful, they cure poison. I think over our next couple of levels we'll work on our stamina. Just so I'm a bit more comfortable putting in those extra attacks. One, two, there we go. There's no point being hasty and greedy and trying for those extra hits quick. All the game will do is punish you. Head back here. Okay, I think this is the one that we have to drop in from the roof, no? Morning Star. And this was the second poison moss from the butterfly we killed. You'll notice that one has some items inside. Doesn't seem to have any direct access to it. So what we'll do is there's a hill here. And work our way up here. Dodge these bandits. Come on. Ping. Try again. You'll notice it has a hole in the roof. Soul Spear. A nice spell for later. And this takes you out to that handy ledge. And you can continue your progress. Make sure we exhausted everything down here before moving on. Yep, that's the back of that one. And we'll head up the hill. I'll follow the left hand wall first, just to make sure we've cleared all the items we need. I should probably grab a heal before we get arched. And work our way in here. Now that switch will trigger this bridge. A broken sword, great, just what we need. There's a bonfire in there, but we don't have the key yet, do we? Nope. Didn't think we got it yet. And be very cautious of these caves. I don't see the enemy. Oh, there he comes. Those pots will curse you, which will return you to hollowed, and permanently lower your hit point bar. You may have think we've just dispatched him, but the fact that his hit point bar is still there, you'll notice in a second that he's reanimated. See how far we need to get before that happens. Yep, here we go. See? Bring him out here into the light. Come on. See if we can lure an attack out of him. I think at this point we might just have to take the curse to take out this necromancer so the skeletons stop being respawned. Roll, make our way out of the cave. And we'll let that curse wear off. That necromancer was responsible for these skeletons being reanimated, so it was more important that we took that out than spent time killing all of these. Many of the guides do advise that you take a torch in here to start with, but trying to block and fight skeletons with a torch in your hand is quite dangerous. Deal with the pots this time. Okay, that could be an issue. We should have a hide knight sword that'll do the trick. There we go. Okay. So we'll try the other path. What we will do actually, we should have some, yes. Flaming butterfly allows you to light a torch anywhere you like. So we'll light that one, and we'll go through and light this. Now we could head out over the bridge, but it's a dangerous path to take, so I'd rather take it from the start to the finish rather than crossing the bridge and ending up halfway along. Actually, before we head off through there, I'll end this video here, guys. The next video should lead us on to the Skeleton Lord's boss. I've been V at VTO Gaming. Any likes, comments and subscribes help the channel out, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks.